Um, Forgot to say that I'm live. That's obvious, but I'm gonna work on 3 again tonight. Hopefully, I'm gonna get close to finishing it, if not actually finishing it. That is my goal. Don't know how long I'm gonna be painting for. If my roommate comes home, I'll probably turn off my audio, but I do have a mic, so if you have questions, let me know. Hopefully y'all can't hear the music that's in my headphones. I got docked on Twitch the other day for having copyrighted music, which I totally understand. Other places don't care, or rather Sleep Token doesn't care, like on YouTube and stuff, if their music is shared. But Twitch is not approved, I guess. So I'm playing this AI music while I paint, and yeah, so hopefully y'all will watch along and we'll have some fun. Again, don't know how long I'm going to be painting, but I'm going to be jamming. Hopefully I don't start singing and it's off key and stuff. That's obnoxious right now. I think I'll go with the split view for now. Pull up my reference. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so his eye is not right. I am late with my live today. I had created a schedule on Twitch and started to stick to it until today. I was too distracted to set up a rerun or to even paint yesterday. I was actually really frustrated yesterday. Oh, what happened? Hold on, let me pull up something. It's a little annoying that I have to do this. Let's see. Do that. I guess I'll have that up just in case. If you like what I do, it'd be cool. Get a little something, but not expected whatsoever. Somebody wanted to help me out the other day and I really appreciated it, so I thought I would put it directly on the video. Let's see, I'm gonna go back to my split screen. Where's my, okay, there it is. I'm gonna pull up my chat too so I can see if anybody says anything. Okay. I'm gonna prep some paint, so I'm gonna be off camera for a second, or a little bit. Tried to prep as much as possible before going live, but I didn't want to give myself any excuses to not go live, so I went ahead and got the minimal prep done. So now I have to decide what I'm going to be working on today. So I got to stare at it for a second and see what's missing, what needs to be added. This is a big part of the process for me. I just look at it. Kind of wish you could see what I'm looking at, but whatever. I mean, I feel like it's getting pretty close to being done. So that's why I'm hopeful that I can finish it today. Because I want to start on 4, but I also have some other commissions I'm working on Sleep Token as well. I just don't know if I can stream those or not. I don't know how they feel about that. So I might just record those and post them later. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my dark base color, because I still have to go over quite a bit to fix some stuff. I'm seeing the nose doesn't look right to me. It's getting there, but it's not quite there yet. And to me, he looks too blue. I almost rather him being purple, but that's a lot of work to go back over everything to make it purple. I might do it though, I don't know, because you can't see it right now. Let me see if I can show you. I'll turn off this QR code right quick. So this area right here is more what I was going for, but I got lazy and just stopped mixing the purple into my paint. So I got these colors instead. I'm not hating them, but it would be cool if these colors were the purplish here, because it would kind of, man, sleep token. There was a good part of the song came on. They're all good though. Where was I? Oh, so the purples, they kind of, to me, make it seem like they're reflecting the red that's around and kind of mixing with the blue, the bluish black, because it's black, but black can go more blue or more warm, so like a more red. So I kind of feel like maybe it should have been a little bit red, but it's kind of cool to have both. So I think I might just hang on to some of the blue and add in some purple. It looks like, yeah, I started adding the purple in here the other day, and in here. So I just need to make this bigger. I don't know if you really need to look at me while I'm painting. I don't know, is that cool? I don't know. Where's my chat at? Oh, I like this. Let me go again, pull up my reference. I wish I had like my whole computer set up right here. I was actually thinking about this at my job earlier. I was like, I could put all my canvases in my bedroom and I can bring out my computer and hook up my computer and have a really good video instead of my iPhone, and I can have multiple views and stuff. Right now, I'm just using my iPad and my iPhone, and I've got some cameras charged up near me, but I haven't actually been creating video with them yet. So it's kind of cool to have a different view of what I'm doing, because this is, you got me in the first screen, and then you got this huge painting just taking up the whole other side. But I'm wondering if I should just make it the painting, because that's really all that matters right now. I'll go out of split up the full screen now. That's kind of cool. You can see the other thing in there. But what if I don't want the other picture? I'm sorry, I'm still learning. I feel like I should know this better by now. Okay, here, this is what I'm gonna do. There we go. Yay! What? Orientation selection not available while live. Okay, so I guess this is what you're looking at today. So this is what I'm going to be working on, his face and his hoodie, the top part of his hoodie. I'll have to just move my camera down, I guess, because I don't want to stop the live just to change the orientation. Oh, thank you, Tango. It's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, it's about 10 o'clock where I am now. I got home from work pretty late, but I appreciate you stopping in. But I'm recording it and I'll post it up later. So have a good night. How obnoxious is this? It's better when it's the other orientation. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the split view. Probably not a lot of people going to be watching today anyway, because it's a weeknight. I'm gonna mix up some eye colors, I think. I'm just mixing up some flesh colors. The ones that I had on my palette got dry, so I gotta remix a little pile for myself. So that is what I'm doing. And I'm wiping off these brushes. I never cleaned them from the other day. I just kept dipping them in oil to keep them somewhat fresh. I think I'm kind of messing them up though. I didn't cover them adequately. I can probably fix some of that when I go wash them later. It's just giving me more work to do. I'm sorry for the crunch, but I'm a kid at heart. And I got an ice pop. Trying to lose weight, so instead of ice cream, I've got a popsicle. Not as many calories. Thanks, Tango. Sorry I missed this. I am definitely a night owl, but I haven't been able to change my sleep schedule since I started doing this other job, this 1099 job. Oh, it sucks because I want to sleep in and I can't. But I can stay up late. That doesn't seem to bother me. Although, the last couple of nights I've been falling asleep pretty early. For my liking, anyway. That's too light. Gotta mix more red or purple. It's too much red. Ah. I like an in between. Just a stone statue for nobody. That's still really light. Chemical cup that I can get down on the block and me and I'm out like the fingers disposition somehow without the window reflected in sound. That's like the venomous serpent and the emotion and I'm saying got your voice on me. Mixing up a darker skin tone that doesn't look too orange. The color that I mixed up looks pretty orange to me. I have a tendency to over chromatize, if that's a word, my colors. So I got to make something that's a little more green. I'm mixing some blue into I think it's raw sienna and yellow ochre with a little bit of barium red, which I believe is the equivalent to like cadmium red now. Or maybe that's what it was back then, but they used barium. Now they don't use barium. Okay, I think that's adequate. I love this band so much. What's weird is I can usually see how many people are watching, and I can't see that today. So I have no idea if anybody's watching me at all other than the comments. So if you are watching me, and I just don't know and you're hearing me sing horribly, I apologize. I usually don't think anybody's watching me, really. Unless you say something. I mean, unless it shows me that how many people are watching, but I don't see anybody on there, so I don't know. I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush. Where are my smaller brushes? I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna clean it a little bit more. And lately all I've been doing is just dipping in oil and rubbing the excess oil off. I've listened to so many other songs today in a short amount of time that I've been listening to Spotify. It's like I feel like I've already heard some of these songs earlier. Damn, it's really orange looking at my screen. Is it that orange? Oh. It's weird getting used to doing this format where I'm painting while I'm recording myself. I'm trying to make myself talk more when I paint and verbalize the thoughts that are in my head. I was watching Twitch streams the other day and I was like, man, this is boring if you're just watching someone paint. I mean, it's cool at first, but then you lose interest. So I'm like, okay, what are they thinking? What are they doing? Why are they doing that? I thought, okay, let me try to force myself to do that. So that's what you're hearing come out of my mouth if you're watching this. A feeble attempt at continuing to speak. I know when I was in speech, I went to school for speech. I have an associate's in it. And when I was going for that, I remember my teacher telling me, it was probably the only speech I got kind of a low grade for me in. She was giving me a really good grade, and she would grade it as we would go along. And then with my how-to presentation for that introductory speech class, where you literally give speeches, she was like, oh my god, great job, in her notes. And then she was like, oh, I spoke too soon because I stopped talking because I get too focused on what I'm doing. It's hard to multitask like that or like this. So I am trying, believe me. And I just watched a fabulous artist go live. Just found out he lives in Dallas, or at least his show's going to be in Dallas on August 3rd, so I'm going to try to go make it to that. His work is phenomenal. And he was answering some of my questions earlier, so I was like, oh, this is so inspiring. So I can't wait to go meet him. And thankfully it's kind of close to where I live, so, or at least closer than I was imagining when we said Dallas. Man, I feel like it needs to be pinker or something. Oh, it's so yellow. Not a fan. I have to admit, I really struggle with Caucasian flesh tones. It's probably because I'm trying to mix colors that are like peachy, and I should really just think about what I see. It's always a struggle to paint what you see instead of, well, I guess it's like a muscle memory. If you do it more often, then you get used to doing it. And I'm a little out of practice, I guess. Well, a few months out of practice, I guess, because there's another couple paintings I'm working on, but one of them was pretty, I'm not going to say easy, but it was easier than the other one I'm working on. The other one I'm working on is very purple. I'm struggling with that. Okay, I'm trying to get this a little less orange, so I'm mixing more blue into it. I wish I had another camera view of my palette so I could switch over to that. That's what I'm saying. I really gotta move my situation, my camera situation over, my computer situation over to my little studio corner. Come on. My paint has dried on the palette, but I can still dig into the top layer to get past that crust. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I made it too light. Boo! When I first started painting, I was not very good at it. I knew I was a good draftsman, but I was not good at the painting part, the mixing, the application. So I just had to persevere and keep trying and fixing my mistakes. I wasted some paint, but thank goodness I persevered because it's something I really enjoy doing. Okay, this is like a gray color now. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Oh. I'm just gonna tone it down though, maybe for orange. Yeah, that's better. I need to go darker though. That's another struggle with a lot of artists, is they don't tend to go dark enough. I find myself doing that all the time. I don't go dark enough. I could say it's artistic liberty, right? But it's just cop out for me because I know I could go lighter or darker. You know what? I'm just gonna go dark right here. I'm gonna lighten that up later. Highlight it better. Yeah. So now I'm mixing a darker color to lay down on the eye area. Man, this palette of colors that I'm using is just kind of a struggle. It's kind of a mix between what I learned on and what my ex-mentor told me to use, and I just haven't transitioned back over to what I was used to. It might be better if I did that, because right now I've got a couple greens, got phthalo green, Viridian green, cerulean green, I think I got French ultramarine blue, or maybe it's a phthalo blue. I got quinacridone magenta, quinacridone violet, I think, cadmium red, cadmium orange, lemon yellow, cadmium yellow medium, and cad light, I think, along with raw umber, yellow ochre, burnt umber, and white, and a little bit of some really cool magenta pink that I got from Vasari, but I don't remember the name of it. What am I doing? This is what I'm saying. I get very distracted very easily when I talk. It's like I've always wanted to have a friend nearby so that we could chat while we paint, but every time I've intended to do that, it doesn't work. We end up chatting for like 4 hours. Yeah, it just doesn't work. We don't ever end up painting, or if we do, we become very quiet while we're painting. So I'm trying not to do that today. Try being the keyword. I went too light again. Alexa, next song. Oh shit, what happened? Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how that happened. I wasn't even touching it, it just fell on me. Good god. That scared the shit out of me. Sorry, I've mixed color I didn't like. So I'm having to reassess because I'm getting frustrated by these eyes. I'm also trying to figure out my settings here. I don't like seeing this background all the time. Maybe I should just do that and you can see more of what I'm doing. I think that's what I did last time. I'm just messing with this. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Okay. It's so bizarre, I can't see everything anymore. What is this? How do I eat this? Oh well, I'll deal with that later. Sorry if anybody's watching. I cannot tell if anybody's watching or not. So I will just pretend to be talking to myself for a while, unless anybody says anything in the chat. Because that is the only way for me to know if somebody's watching. Oh, that's cool. So I can do this? I didn't know I could do that. That's so cool. Okay. Neat. Alright, let me skip my name again. Reference photo. I need to mix up a purple again because my last purple got dried up. So a little bit of purple. Make it lighter. It's too light. Hey guys. I'll mix some blue into the purple. I gotta dechromatize this. That's too much. Strong, saturated color. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm already getting this frustrated. Tomorrow, I'm definitely going to make a concerted effort to go live again, maybe throughout the day, or record some videos so I can share them with you later. I don't want to fall behind on being consistent with putting out new content or even painting. Super duper important for my mental health, and it's my passion, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. I had a rough day today, and felt like it was really important that I get to the easel for multiple reasons, but that's one of them. I had a rough day at work today. And if I don't paint when I have a rough day, that following day is usually a lot worse. So I'm proud of myself for doing this today, taking care of my mental health and mixing up some paint. Oh. Oh man, that's really dark. I thought it was gonna be lighter than that. Wow. 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 Sorry, y'all can't hear this, I don't think, so it doesn't make sense to you guys. I'm just going to hear this AI generated hip hop. Somehow feel like I'm holding something back from me. This is not what I wanted. Okay, just need to keep bringing in the orange. Mixing in the orange to gray it out. Desaturate my blue. Mix, 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 mix. Maybe this will work. Oh my gosh, it's so dark too. Well, it's okay. At least it kind of fits. I think this could look cool. Let's see if I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll see that. Yeah. I got a really weird phrased comment today. I guess it wasn't weirdly phrased, it was just weird, the setup. The guy was like, "Are you from here?" I said, "No." "Really? Where are you from?" And I told him. And he was an older guy. I told him I moved up here a few months ago. And he's like, "You have any family up here?" I said, "No. It's really just me. I don't really know anybody. I have a couple friends and that's it." And he was like, "Really? With you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was not expecting this man to go, "You're so beautiful." I was not expecting that with the lead up, talking about I just moved here and all that. What? Why did he start with all that? I just thanked him. I mean, it was kind of him to go out of his way to give me a compliment. And he wasn't super creepy about it, like some people. So, it's okay. If he becomes creepy about it later, because I will see him again, I'll have to shut that shit down. Hello.